Hey everyone, it's Andy Zitzmann, founder of the GAMETIME Movement, where I'm on a mission to helping you and 1 million other people step up your game. In this short 3 to 5 minutes every day, I'm going to provide you with inspiration, motivation, and empowering information so that you can wake up, have a little pick-me-up, get fired up so that you step up on a daily basis. So get ready, because it's time, it's your time, it's game time. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andy Zitzmann and welcome to today's show. So today we are on the first agreement. Yesterday I talked about how we're going to go through a journey over these next 4 days. The 4 Agreements. It's a book by Don Miguel Ruiz called The 4 Agreements, a practical guide to personal freedom. And like I said, this book has changed my life. And I'll tell you, I am not perfect at practicing these 4 agreements, but I try each and every day to do my best. And I have learned and grown so much and gotten to levels within myself that I never really thought were possible until I really read this book and started practicing these principles. So the first agreement is be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. And what Don Miguel Ruiz says is that he says, speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself and to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So when I read that, and I think about it, there's a variety of different meanings and things that go into being impeccable with your word. And as my father would once say to me when I was a kid, he said, say what you mean and mean what you say. And that essentially defines what Don Miguel Ruiz is saying here. But it's much deeper than that as well. I mean, to say only what you mean, not only out loud, but inside. You know, as Don Miguel says, he says, avoid using the word to speak against yourself. So it's not just about saying what you mean to others, to speak with integrity, to always be honest with others, but it's also to be honest with ourselves. So I want you to ask yourself, you know, and pay attention to this throughout today. When you go around, are you speaking honestly with yourself? Or are you telling yourself little lies? Have you broken commitments to yourself each and every day? So for me, every now and then, I break a commitment to go work out. I'll be honest, my health and fitness is really important to me, but some days I get too busy and I make the excuse that I don't go and work, and so I don't go and work out. Other times, I'll say some things to myself that I'm going to do, and then ultimately I'll get caught up, I'll get busy, and I don't do it. And I'll tell you, you know, we know that whenever we do stuff like that, it hurts our internal integrity, it hurts our self-esteem, and it's ultimately hurts ourselves to know that we can't ultimately rely on ourselves always. And so it's really important to speak with integrity to others, to always be honest with others, but also with ourselves. And if we can practice this on a daily basis and get better and better and better at being honest with ourselves as with the others around us, we can truly be impeccable with our word. And it says to use the word not to gossip about others. I mean, what a waste of time. And we know this. I mean, I gossip at times, and I really don't like it when I do. And so I try not to gossip about others. But I'll be honest, at times, you know, I might get angry, I'll get caught up, and I'll gossip about others. And it's such a waste of time. It takes us to a level of just negativity, and it's a waste of time. I mean, we're all busy. We all would say, you know, I would love to have more time. If we just cut out gossiping about others, that would be a great way to be more productive. But also, we'd be more positive each and every day by not talking about other people. It's really not our business, and we know this. And then last but not least, always use the word in direction of truth and love. So don't use the word to hurt others. Don't use the word to hurt ourselves. Like, you know, those negative self-talk that happens, we can't leverage that in a positive way. We should not be doing that to ourselves. And we should always be trying to speak in love, right? To actually build people up, to build ourselves up, to speak in truth and love. So that's a lot. And I'll tell you what, it is a lot. Just to be impeccable with your word to others and to yourself is a lot. It's hard. We have to be honest with ourselves, you know, to really try to practice this and to pay attention. So what you can do is today, just say that phrase, be impeccable with your word. and then go throughout the day and just monitor at the end of the day. Monitor, say, you know, how'd I do? Was I impeccable with my word to others today? Was I impeccable with my word to myself? Did I say what I mean, and did I mean what I say? And here's the kicker. Not only will it be about the spoken word, but it's the words that go on in your thought, because that's the next layer. Once you get really good at speaking the truth in love, then ask yourself, am I doing it inside, in my head? And it will take you to a whole new level. Number one today, the number one agreement is be impeccable with your word. The 4 agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz. Let's go on this journey. Let's step it up and let's get to that level of personal freedom we all know we want and deserve. It's time. It's your time for personal freedom. It's game time. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for stepping up your game. Here's what you can do to spread the movement. Go to GAMETIMEMovement.com and be sure to share your game time moment of the day, your GMOTD, so that others will feel compelled to share their game time moments too. And if you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and please be so kind to leave a rating and review so that we can reach 1 million people and encourage them to step up their game too. This is Andy Zitzmann, reminding you it's your time, it's game time. Till next time.